Hey guys, welcome back to Randomocalypse Wolves of Yuki Street. I'm your host, Randomocalypse, and today I'm bringing you guys a deck profile of Shaddolls with the new support that came out in the structure deck. My variant is a little different than, say, Team Sex Samurais. I did base mine off of his start, but I kind of took the recent UDS champion in his Shaddoll deck and I modified it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into this. Ooh, stay. So first off, I run the 3 Beast. Obviously your draw power. I run 3 Squamata, the Foolish Burial of the deck. Well, it can be your Foolish Burial or your Foolish with Goods. I run 3 Hedgehog. And I'm going to be switching this out with a Dragon, but for right now I'll run the 1 copy of Falco. And that is it for the main Shaddoll Dark Monsters of the deck. Having a little difficulty there. There we go. Now let's get on to the support. Now me personally, I'll run the 3 Windy and the 1 Aerial. I just find that 2 Windy, I don't see her enough, but 3, I see perfectly. Just 2, for me, just isn't enough. But with 3, I have the opportunity to dump one with Construct, or if I open one in hand, I can fuse it away with Alistair the Invoker. And this is a invoked Shaddoll deck. 1 copy of Aerial. I wanted to bump her to 2, but for right now, 1 is okay. Now we're going to get into, obviously, the Spice. 3 Alistair the Invoker. Mandatory to get combos off here if you want your big fusion plays. Now, where I took off of Team 6 Samurais, Team Samurai X1's build is I decided to run the Mech-Knights, and he was right in saying it is bonkers. It is absolutely beautiful. So I run the 3 Purple Nightfall, the 2 Blue Skies, and I run the 1 Indigo Eclipse. Just this setup is perfect. Now, the performance package, just 1 Juggler and 1 Trick Clown. I might bump Damage Juggler to 2. Now, I only run the 1 Spice card of this because I've found that it's a good light target and it's fun, but 1 Blacklister Soldier Envoy at the beginning. He's great if you don't have a light target and you need something to ditch for a fusion. But if you can bring him out, it's even better because that's a free banish on the board. Now we get into the spells. I run 3 Shaddoll Fusions, 3 of the El Shaddoll Fusions, and 3 Invocation. Running this at 2 just isn't enough. You don't see it. You can't make your Invoker of Madness plays. It's better to just go ahead and opt out and run the 3. Now I'm going to get into the supports for Alistair. I run 3 Magical Meltdowns, 2 draw powers in the Allure of Darkness, and 1 Book of the Law, and a Foolish Burial. Book of the Law comes in real good handy when I have a colleague on board, they go to attack it, and I can swap it out for a Maglancia. Foolish Burial for your performance target. This here seems to be the best ratio so far. I might pull out the Blacklister Soldier, but I don't know, since I have had good luck using him. Now, normally people only run the 1 copy of Shaddoll Incarnation, but I run 2. I run 2 because I have plays to where I have more than one Shaddoll banished, and I can reset my aerial, and I have nothing to bring back. So, say if I opened up one of my Shaddoll incarnations, I could just set it in, say, the zone and make my cross sheep up in the extra monster zone. Summon Mech Knight. So that does it for the main deck. Now I'm going to move on to the side deck. Well, extra deck. I always get those mixed up. Alright, so for me, 2 copies of the Winda. Honestly, she's my baby. I've had so much fun playing her. And I run one of her secret art and one of her ultra art. Her new artwork is beautiful, but I just prefer the OG secret. I run 2 copies of Construct and the 1 Apcolone. Apcolone is a good way to stop an opponent's effect for 1 turn, shut it off for the turn, and gets you your search. Having Construct back to 3 is great, but it's bricky at 3. So now we go on to the invoked. I run the 1 Kaliga. I run 1 Purgatrio, 1 Raijin, 1 Mechaba, and 1 Maglancia. Now, the Maglancia, if I have, say, Purgatrio on the board or Raijin, and they bring out a monster outside of the monster I put face down, I can just Book of the Law, bring out Maglancia or Kaliga for Maglancia. I try to keep Raijin and Mechaba on the board at all times, though. But sometimes it doesn't always work out like that. Now I get into my links. I don't have Almirage yet, but Gravity Controller is pretty good. So I run the 1 Gravity Controller, Cross Sheep for combos, Alistair the Invoker of Madness, 1 Boral Sword, and 1 Appaloosa of the Goddess's Bow. This setup right here for the Link Monsters is ideal if you're going for second turn plays. I mean, this deck doesn't mind going first, but going second, it works better. So now I'm going to go ahead and get into the side deck. There's not much of it, and a lot of these cards are subject to change. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I run the 1 Abyss Dweller, the 1 Starving Venom, a 3rd copy of Allure in case I ever want to just pop one in, Pot of Avarice because in Shaddolls you dump a lot of monsters and getting the shuffle back is great. I run 2 Twin Twisters in the side, 2 Desires in the side deck, 3 Super Poly, 3 Called by the Graves, and until my Gammas come in, my driver is just off to the side, but I will be running Gammas. So that's pretty much it for the deck. I'll be showcasing this in a duel within the next few days to show you guys what exactly it's capable of doing. But until then, thanks for tuning in.